know exactly what I'm thinking about. When I realize that the end will be thinking the same thing. I do like that. Yeah.
Maybe now, freedom. Not country. My country is not freedom, but my hand is freedom. because of the interview. I see. Okay, now we start practice teaching. All outside things are stopped. Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sanghaya Namo Guru Be Namo Buddhaya Namo Dharamaya Namo Sanghaya Moya Samoya Gyume Shaya Roya Paya Roya She Maya Jaya Maya Nam Kiyo Yomoya Woya Ni Soya Soya Raya Re Ye Ye Shaya Raya Wa Teya Samoya Jaya Yomoya La Sha Lo Te Ya Ta Gaya Te Gaya Te Pa Ya Ra Ya Gaya Te Pa Ya Ra Ya Sa Gaya Te Mo De So Ha Te Ya Ta Gaya Te Gaya Te Pa Ya Ra Ya Gaya Te Pa Ya Ra Ya Sa Gaya Te Mo De So Ha Te Ya Ta Gaya Te Gaya Te Pa Ra Ya Gaya Te Pa Ya Ra Ya Sa Gaya Te Mo De So Ha Gare Dong Ra Ji Ji Xing Dam Min Tuen Ne Be Chen Dan Zhao Wat Tuen Ba Lu Jen Pen Su Zu Xuen Ne Zha Xi Te Chang Teng De De Le Yong Sa Yi Pe Je Zhou Xie Me Do Zham Na Re Re Ye De Jen Bo An De San Je Xien Do Me De Bo Wa Yi Zhou Hui Nan Do Kin La She Bar Sho E Dam Man Gu Ru Re Na Man Zha La Ne Ya Da Ya Me Sang An Je Chue Dang Zu Je Chou Na Shang Je Ba De Dan Ne Shou Su Qi Da Ge Je Ye Je Be So Nam Ro La Be She Sang Je Do Ba Ra Sho Sang An Je Chue Dang Zu Je Chou Na Shang Je Ba De Dan Ne Shou Su Qi Da Ge Je Ye Je Be So Nam Ro La Be She Sang Je Do Ba Ra Sho Sang Je Chue Dang Zu Je Chou Na Shang Je Ba De Dan Ne Shou Su Qi Da Ge Je Ye Je Be So Nam Ji Ro La Be She Sang Je Do Ba Ra Yo Now we are together here to make Dhamma action. So for that need to be too good motivation or tension for that. So that means I think we wishing for all other sentient beings to be free from suffering, pain or happiness. We wish for that and we want to be like that. So each of us, I want all sentient beings free from suffering, pain or happiness, they to have the completely freedom of the samsara or freedom of the delusions or all those negativities, more than delusions from negativities. So therefore I need to do study, because I need to know how to do those, try to make purify negativities and try to make how to make collection merit for to become a being Buddha. So that's why you think you study, I think I give teaching for you. So that's a very important thing, beginning. Now I think last week you remember we says in Lam Rim all those everything is doctrine of the Buddhas together. Words cannot be together, no words. Means even the Buddha's doctrine sutta and the Tantra, 108 book or one publication, 108 book, 103. That means to put sections put together, otherwise same what Buddha did. All those are 100 books, means each book has the like 500 pages, big one. Small one 300 pages. All those Tibetan ways, but here says 500 pages and 1,000 pages. Not like small like this, long like this. It's 7 lines. Each of us here 7 lines, then it was 7 lines. So that's kind of tremendous teaching words like this. So cannot make in the short form in the Lam Rim. Those words cannot put in the Lam Rim. But all those doctrine of Buddhas, they like this meaning, Buddhism's meaning. All meanings without miss, everything is put in the Lam Rim. So that one book we can, if you study, is equalized of the, you can study for the whole those books, means whole doctrine of Buddhas. Because when you know this meaning of the Lam Rim, Lama Tsongkhapa Lam Rim, Lam Rim Chemo, Lam Rim Medians Chunga. This is also commentary of the Lama Tsongkhapa's Lam Rim. And also all those Lam Rims are, you know already, commentary of the Shanti Atisha's book, Lam Rim Teaching. So Atisha did all the doctrine of Buddhas, each of meanings together in his Lam Rim. Atisha's Lam Rim is the commentary of the Buddha's teaching of the sutta and the completely sutta and the dentist. So that's why I think very carefully if you do, really it is one book, if good study. We got from beginning entered to go to Buddhahood. All those how to go, how to need be, purify negative taste, how go by step the paths. Those are everything is explanation in here. So that's why I think. So now, last time, all those 3 points, impermanent is permanent. Impermanent is if you know the impermanent idea, experience, if you have experience, then you can renounce from the samsara. Renounce. Renounce means make way or separation. Try to make separation. That's what renounce. Renounce. You know renounce? Try to make separation. We are now in the not yet separation. Because we don't have the renunciation for samsara. We are attached to the samsara. Desire, we have ignorance, we have anger, we have attachment, we have jealous, we have doubt, we have a wrong opinion. All those we have. So, by those delusions, making action by body, speech, minds. See? So that's what we need to renounce from that, yes. We don't need to renounce from the parents, you know. I think renounce means you cut down from the friendships, not necessarily. But inside, try to make a renounce. From the inside, it's a very important thing, really. Many times I say, you know, we need a house of, and also, furniture. We need something to eat, cook. Those cannot be renounced now. You know, we need a bathroom, see? We cannot. Yeah. But by mentally, we can do. Oh, this is not good. This is not permanent. This is impermanent. Everything. Even we have great happiness, joy, everything is, but this is temporary. We don't have the originally pure happiness, or great happiness, you can say, or happiness of the path. We don't have now. Which we are having happiness, joy. Many times I said, happiness by community, happiness by family, happiness food, to get happiness by food, sound, smell, a touch. All those we can get the temporary happiness, but this is not what we need. Happiness is not. We need unchangeable happiness, always staying there. No, sometimes high up, sometimes low, upside down like this. We don't need it. We are now. We have this one like this. You see, like to making the bread. This side, they not side, they like this. You see, we don't want this one. We need stable. Stable means always happiness, but that's not permanent either. It's that's need no. The means you will not be coming back in the samsaras, but the little bit different meanings. Like Buddha himself also permanent. Impermanent. Buddha's body, mind, impermanent. Because momentary changing, that's kind of impermanent. That's kind of permanent. Which we are having the impermanent happiness changing completely. Completely happiness means what you call. Obviously, if you're laughing, then later like this, what do you think? Changing. That's impermanent. But the general impermanent and the definition of the general impermanent and this is the difference. So I think we want completely happiness, That's what we cannot get by material things, by money, by a company, by power of the military or something, power, weapons. Cannot do. Do you think? No. Why they by making war? They want happy. That's why they do war. War for what? I think it's killing others. What do you think? For what? Really? Get wrong meaning. Which we want meaningful is not by killing others. Human beings or bugs or however, killing others. That's no right. That's no cause of which we wanted. It's not. We want to have joy. By killing people, animals, others, cannot be a result of joy. No. Suffering, suffer. So that's, I think, impermanent. Really, through this was tremendous. We get us renunciation. Look at when we are like older people, older men, women. During the young, useful, excellent. People's mind is right, and it's like jump into there, like this kind of useful. They have bad every year, changing. One day, then nobody talks, Sit on a bench like this, nobody talking. Even children does come. That's so sad, That's the fault of the samsara. Through the impermanent, we can see. Really. Very, useful actors. Everybody think, oh, that's it. That's like this mountain jump into there. But later, nobody wants to see. Maybe 100, if opportunity, they have a long life, like over 80 or something, or 100. Nobody should see that. No. She or he, it was actor. Oh yeah. That's all. Nothing. So that is the cause of samsara. Cause of samsara. Rich people, if one day fall down from the rich to low, nobody wanted. Friends go away. They go away. Friends doesn't come. When during the rich, everybody talk to them, everybody try to communicate. But one day become a beggar during the lifetime. Then nobody don't want to see. That is the cause of samsara. So through the impermanent, really, someone has very powerful, president or king or queen or whatever. But when finished, that's our name, gone, go back to normal. Go back to normal. That's cause of samsara. Really, through the impermanent, get lots of ideas. You see? People, when they're sick, even good friends, when sick, they go to see them. But many friends, when they're sick, critically sick, nobody wants to see. So that is also cause of samsara. All those we are no good place. We need to remove from this. Renounce means remove. You see? We wish for to be removed. That's a renunciation. You see? We cannot permanently or resident in here. We don't want it. Even human beings place not always coming back here. Sometimes reborn in the hell realms. Sometimes reborn in the hungry ghost place. Sometimes animals life. Sometimes maybe high up as gods and goddesses, asuras. During lifetime, not much they have difficulties, but they are no permanent either. Impermanent. One day they have bad karmas also. Good karma, bad karmas. Many of it just thousands, millions together with consciousness, our consciousness. So whichever comes first, getting time of death, whichever comes first, negative karma is negative mind or positive mind comes, follow that. The time of the death, we angry, attachment, jealous, desire, something like this kind of, whatever comes. So that means that's one cause of the reborn in the low realms. Tenzin says, Margaret, he has good, but I says, low realms means no good place. Low realms, yes. If time of death comes, really, faith, devotion of Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, everyone's think about it. Then that's mind is take to the one lifetime, good life, next life. Compassion. I think sometimes ago I told daughter and the mother, take away by rivers. Daughter compassion to the mother compassion to the daughter. Both died, but both reborn one life. Safe. God's realm. They have it. So there's so there's no certainty in the samsara. We don't want a resident. We wish. Soon as possible, I want to move. Like this. Someone, people in the prisoner or prisoners.
Prisoner.
Prisoner, yeah. Place for prisoner.
Oh, prison.
Prison, yeah.
Sorry.
Prisoner, person, person who are tidying up and a small room put there. That's us. Staying there, that's prisoner.
Prisoner.
So, someone's in there, they don't want to stay in there. They renounce. Except crazy one. Crazy one doesn't know. I think they want to, yes. Okay, stay here. We are crazy, I think, because want to stay in the samsara. So through the impermanent, really ideas, lots we can see, because the renunciation came through the impermanent idea. See, that's one thing. Three reasons. There's Lam Rim has great quality. That's one thing. Last week, I think. Then another one. Bodhicitta. If you got bodhicitta, training of bodhicitta, or if you got real bodhicitta, great. But even we start training of bodhicitta, then we will not damage others or self-cherishing, then slowly despair. Because bodhicitta, when we do training of bodhicitta, cherishing for the others, not for self. I try to make a reborn, I try to make a bodhicitta born with me for myself. It's not for the others. See, that's even training, during the training of bodhicitta, we think about for the others, cherishing for the others. For the others means no friends, only no. friends, enemies, strangers, equally. Equally, really it is. That's what we need. So, charity for the others came from the bodhicitta, and also even during the training of the bodhicitta, we need to be know the thoughts of the self-charity mind, and great quality of the charity for the others. That's what we need to know. So through the bodhicitta, we're training, try to charity for the other sentient beings. Many times I say, beginning charity for the enemies cannot do difficult to focus to their enemy, but your family first, family, friends, neighbors, try to, when you do charity for the others means, if you think it, that's what is the example of children, parents, children, charity for the children is very easy. Parents charity for them, children is much more charity than charity for them, charity for their mother. So good friend is also same way. If you are a good friend, other partner friends charity for them much more than charity for themselves. Even good friends, parents of course. That's why. All those are, I think, learning through the bodhicitta. During the training of the bodhicitta also we learn all those. So that's what I think is, permanent. Bodhicitta is one subjective quality of the Lam Rim. Said in there, I think we read already, is it? Read already. Then another one. Then quality of the words, Steve.
The next, it is superior to other traditions because it contains instructions from two gurus.
No, listen now. Charity for the meaning, no charity. One is a realization of emptiness, wisdom. Wisdom is more important, you see. So, impermanent, bodhicitta, third one, then realization of emptiness or wisdom. You see, very important. Wisdom is very important. There are different wisdoms, We say three different kind of different wisdom. Do you know? Wisdom of the hearing, wisdom of the thinking or contemplating, wisdom of the meditation. Those three. For all those three relate to each other. Those are all wisdoms. Different kind of wisdoms. Wisdom of the hearing means to learning, study, hearing. Wisdom of the contemplating means think about meaning. Think about meaning. Not like this way. Learn from the book. Think about meaning of in our mind. That's what I need. Why? Because when we do meditation, no book. We see the book meditation. No. When you do meditation, just that time not reading the book. So that time we need how to do meditation of the meaning of the doctrines. So through the contemplating, realization of the meanings. So that's all. Wisdom is very important. One thing, wisdom is very important because we wish for become a being Buddha or become a free from samsara. Wisdom. even become a being Buddha, we need to have the wisdom, because destroy the illusions. Become free from samsara, we need wisdom, because all those delusions need to be destroyed by wisdom. The wisdom is the nectar, or get great medicine. Great medicine. Wisdom is great medicine to destroy the sickness of the delusions, I think. Really. So those we need. So I think that's why in short ways, quality of if you study Lam Rim, what kind of you have good quality or good result to get. So those talking about these, see that's all I think we need. Really, it is today. I thought what I talk. Those subjects we did already. You need think about it. Really, it is. Lam Rim is not complicated. Teachers complicate explanation are easy way to the Lam Rim explanation. Really, it is. That's why from Buddha and the lineage of Lam Rim, it's a great kindness for us. Really, it is. So I think these three, think about an impermanent to make renunciation from the samsara. Think about bodhicitta, or try to make training of bodhicitta to do it, because we need to destroy the self-charity mind and the charity for the others. Charity for the others. We need to try to get the wisdom, because we want to completely destroy delusion and illusions. Without wisdom, cannot do that. You cannot, cannot buy. I will tell you something. Gandhi is a great learned, and also they go, I think, they go moving to the Gandhi. So then one before the Gandhi there is two places. Then move when Gandhi there's like this. Okay, here. This is Gandhi okay? Here too. Like this ways. When this one finish, sometimes go this here. Sometimes then this one go here. Cardinals, like
cardinals. Like cardinals.
Oh yeah, because
becoming pope.
Pope, yes, just like that. So then, one Geshe, good learned, then he's here already, which is the next to the Ganitra already. Then his servant, his servant or attendant, to buy when he become a Ganitra guy, buy things, material things, what needed, or those are he buying, he collection. Geshe says, what are you doing? I cannot go become a Ganitra, I cannot be. Cannot be myself Ganitra. Why? He said, why? If go to Ganitra, I need to be bodhicitta with me. I don't have bodhicitta. He said to the attendant. The attendant, he says, I will buy. In Tibet or China or India's neighbors, where go to, I will buy for you. Then he think, this great lesson for him. Great lesson. That means he talking to me. Just you need to do the meditation of the bodhicitta, to get bodhicitta by yourself. He mean like indirectly, he giving the idea. So then he started bodhicitta, attaining bodhicitta. Then before become a Rinpoche, he got bodhicitta already. So then he says, oh, my bodhicitta came from my attendant. The attendant is my teacher of my bodhicitta. So that's why I think should be. But funny, is it? Yeah, really. Cannot buy anything. Faith, devotion. Cannot buy. We need bomb from here. You want it. This is not devotion. It's not. Devotion is inside. Vow is one thing. No devotion, that's one. From the respect from inside, then to make the body's actions to make it positive ways. From the inside, more important. Really. Everything's religion's meanings are to use it by mental. By mental, then by speech, by body's action or positive action comes from the positive mind. See? Those I really need to know. See, that's it. Okay, now next one, what is there? Now your time, okay?
No. Page 94 in the brown book, we're about halfway.
What it says?
We just finished Geshe Tsultim Gyeltsen's statement about the gray-haired old monk has plucked out our hearts, the books, because all the books of the world are compiled within the Lam Rim.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Then read this one. I said already.
Yeah, we moved to the next.
Okay.
People who think at a lower level may not understand the more elaborate Lam Rim texts. They can still depend on a short text, for example, one of the concise teachings that has the full Lam Rim framework.
Yeah, that's good for us. Through this words to think about. From the Lam Rim, if we cannot large study, volumes, if you cannot do, but through the small book, that is something like this.
Yeah.
If we good study, from that what we need, everything is to get.
Mm-hmm.
You want to work? Oh yeah, okay. I see. Then
this concise teaching is still able to lead them along the path. But if the text leaves out even one of the topics of meditation, it cannot lead anybody along the path. Take the medicine for the fever called Camphor 25.
yeah.
You do not need to go out and obtain a bulky package of each of its 25 ingredients and then take them individually. As long as the medicine has been compounded properly with all 25, it will quickly bring down the fever.
Okay. Do you understand this meaning? Like when we destroy the sickness of the negative test, we need to medicine. This is an example for the people when they have a fever. Medicine for that, not only one substance, many substances are together to make pill or liquid, many of them, together. Then patients, when they have a fever, if take this one, then destroy the fever. Just like that, we need to learn more everything to try to collection, to need to know for the destroy of the sickness of negativeness. That's what I'm telling. See?
But if one of the ingredients is
There's a
missing,
20 something said the Tibetan's medicine. Tibetan medicine for the fever, many herbs, but 20 was say,
camphor 25.
or 25 or say. I think there's a name has some name, anyways, 25 need to be together. One missing, that medicine will not be powerful. Or two missing, or like this. Everything need to be put together. Just like that, when we destroy the negativities, three wisdoms, I think. Hearing wisdom, contemplating wisdom, wisdom of meditation, all those three together. Then people of the negativities or people of the delusions destroy.
But if one of the ingredients is missing, the medicine will not rid you of the fever, no matter how much you take. Now that you have been fortunate enough...
Okay, that's right. Completely not, but maybe can be, it didn't say here, but can be. People are so powerful, but if it even not together, those substance of those, but can be a little bit more down, What kind of medicine has power, that's kind of down. So we are small wisdom, if we got small practice. That's kind of destroy the, which we collect negativities, yes. That's what I need to know. Then?
Now that you have been fortunate enough to meet with this royal instruction, you ought to specialize in it.
Royal extension, what is?
Royal instruction means high teaching.
Royal or what? King is king?
Yeah, the king of instructions.
Okay, king of instruction. Okay, good.
And
instruction is like king.
The very best.
No, not bad, I think.
No, the very best.
Best, yeah.
Very
How?
good, yeah.
Why? You need to be, that's the example. King is example. The meaning is instruction. Mm-hmm. How to go through. Example. Let it know.
Through the complete teachings, like the medicine, you have to have
king. We are talking about king.
Yes, but you say how do you become fortunate and specialized?
Yeah. Example. King is the example for the instruction. So how to go? Example. King is the ruler of the subjects. So instruction is like king, because all those practice, everything is together, put together like a king's power, just like that.
Then is the next subheading. It is easy to put into practice because it emphasizes the steps for taming the mind.
Okay. Subheading means, what do you think? What is the subheading? Subheading means meaning heading?
No, subheading.
Huh? Like
secondary heading. I think, is that what it says, subheading?
Well, I just say because it was...
No, but did you read what said that mean?
You
say, okay.
It's the further three features of the four greatness.
Okay, then the subheading.
So I
second one. Second.
This is the third one.
Yeah, okay, third one, okay.
Yeah. It is easy to put into practice because it emphasizes the steps for taming the mind.
Okay. So that's it. Then what you read, okay, then.
We have undergone the many varied sufferings of samsara, and we have gained the highest bliss samsara has to offer. Our own minds were responsible for all these things.
Okay, that's it. That is the real. So, Lam Rim is the taming of the mind. Lam Rim instruction is the training of the mind. Training of the mind. This is very important. Training of the mind is very important. Yes. Because what we making negative action, everything came from the also negative mind, root negative mind, from ignorance. So all those, that's why we need to, the training of the mind is to show through the Lam Rim. Say that?
The next sentence says, nothing is said to be better than the Lam Rim for taming the mind.
Training of the mind is better than Lam Rim. They are nothing. They are nothing, training of the mind rather than Lam Rim. See? So this is a great quality of the Lam Rims. We need to know really, it is. Sometimes people think the Lam Rim is the common teaching, simple teaching. It's not. This is great. So someone's, highest it, Puran Mahayana, two traditions, Sutayana and the Tantrayana. Even someone want to go to Tantrayana, but this is first step, training of the mind. Bodhicitta is also, training of the mind means really try to make bodhicitta. So bodhicitta is the bodhicitta and wisdom, both explanation here. Without those two, cannot be high teachings, cannot to get it. No. Without those, with this two, bodhicitta and the wisdom, cannot be to do practice or to get the initiation. Actually ways cannot get it. Even someone go there, but difficult to have the initiation real. He says also, this is very difficult, but if you come to cultural initiation, you have a blessing. I said example, I think someone sometimes go already, maybe you forgot. From during the Buddha's lifetime, Shariputta and also these Aharta already from Hinayanas, Ahartas already, Shariputta, Mangalpa, many of the Ahartas, more than 500, more than 1,000, I think, heard during the Buddha's time. Really, it is. Then 500 men came. They wanted to listen to the impotence. They want teaching of impotence. Those Ahartas see those, do they have opportunity to get this teaching of the impotence? They didn't see. They didn't see the opportunity. Those doesn't have opportunity. They didn't see they have opportunity. Didn't see. So they says you don't have the opportunity to, or seed, or no time being, or maybe whatever. Time being didn't say you don't have the opportunity. You cannot. Then those 500 men very sad and to ask to Manjushri. Manjushri is giving the teaching of the Manjushri knows they don't have opportunity. This time they cannot meditate fruit of the result of meditation or result of the true hearing about shunyata. They don't. Manjushri didn't see either. But Manjushri gave. Manjushri saw if give teaching of the impotence that time, seed of that one day come up, then they will very much when they heard everything is like realized, easy. So Manjushri see that. That's why he giving teachings. Then somebody asked to Buddha, why those Ahartas didn't see the opportunity to get the teaching of the impotence, but Manjushri did. Why? Then Buddha says, great magic is great method. Great method. Means he knows that time is not time being for them, but in the future, when they heard future to be good seed for that. That's why he gave it.
Is that
So,
omniscience? Because Manjushri had omniscience? What does the great method mean?
Compassion means, bodhicitta means, method is the, because of the escape means, yeah. Escape means, because that time, like Arhatas, they see, Vedanta also see, they don't have the opportunity. But if Arhata says they never really get much, they see in the future much, long distance. But Manjushri saw that. That's why he gave it. Buddha says then, yeah, Manjushri is great method. The explanations of this. Okay? Now, then?
The Lam Rim places great emphasis on the means for achieving this.
Okay. So, really, we want to know that this last one, training of the mind is a very great one. We need training of the mind. Training mind. What we study, all those are training of mind. The real training of mind is try to make bodhicittas, but others impermanent and everything is all the other subjects. You say sub-subject. Those are for the great subject, to have the improve or to have the result of that. See? Then?
The Lam Rim is therefore easy to put into practice.
Okay.
And the other subheading is, it is superior to the other traditions because it contains instructions from two gurus who were schooled in the traditions of the two forerunners.
Because the Kadam has different kind of Kadams. I think that's one, because same meaning, teaching same meanings, but different kind of, four different kind of, what do you call? Schools, yes. Means, yeah.
The guru who belonged to Nagarjuna school was Vidyakokila. Guru Suvarnadvipa belonged to Asanga's school. This
means opinion of the best opinion of Nagarjuna's opinion. Best. All other schools, this one don't recognize this one, but completely no. But then this one's good for to understand for this. This one, when you have the meaning or understood, they're good for this. All those, like step, if there are 4 steps, first one very important. First step. This second also important. Then next one. Then go. Okay.
This teaching is enriched by their instructions and is therefore superior to all other traditions. As great Geshe Tsongkhapa said, the stages of the path to enlightenment stem from Nagarjuna and Asanga, the crest jewels of the world's scholars, whose fame among beings stands out like a banner.
Lama Tsongkhapa says, the great system of great teaching from Buddha explanation by Asang and by Nagarjuna. So two different kind of those lineages. Then
not even Maitreya.
Two lineages came. This one lineages, but this one also practicing study is also to get means to get this, but different lineage means what do you call it? Different class or something. But we need to know each other, both sides.
Yeah.
But all those lineages come together from Atisha. Atisha is the junction of the lineages. I told you, in the beginning. Yeah. See then.
Not even Maitreya's ornament to realization has these three features. Even the king of Tantras, Sri Gyasamaja, the Gyasamaja Tantra, does not have them.
Yeah, see, Lam Rim has great meaning of the Great Samaj, high tantra. But Great Samaj doesn't have the Lam Rim's, this completely, meanings. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So that's why Lam Rim is a great teaching, not for simple. Simple ways also, yes. But, okay, Lam Rim is like a simple one needed, have it. Medium have it, never. Extend, or someone wanted, everything's there. Mm-hmm. So no missing. It's short one wanted, but no missing if you go through this ways. If you do it, no others, not missing. So that's great. Then, Goya Samaja Tantra is the Tantra 4-level Tantras. Goya Samaja is the high-level Tantras. Goya Samaja, Yametaka, all those Charasambara, those are high-level Tantras. Kriya, Charya, Yoga Tantra, Anuyoga, Maha Anuyoga Tantra. Goya Samaja, Maha Anuyoga, level 4. Then, also, that's one meaning of the Lam Rim, not completely in there, but from this means are in the Lam Rim. So good. Then,
these two texts do not contain all the subject matter of Sutra and Tantra, nor do they emphasize taming of the mind.
Okay. Taming of the mind, you see? Mm-hmm. What do you think? Mind. Taming of the mind. You think about it, tame mind. How related? Where is the mind? Steve, I ask you, where is mind? Your head or is it heart or with heart, like this? No. Where?
That's a good question.
That's a good question, yes. Because no materials cannot be material of the, part of a body, any kind of material. Mind will not be. Then, if you like a mind of one material of the body, the operations take away negative mind. Rich people, they become a ghost first. Pay for the operation. 5 skandhas we have. 5 skandhas. All those are together. Then, but 5 skandhas also there is form. As mind doesn't have a form either. And I think this is the words I was saying means clear light. Very continue. We say Sutra's ways continue in mind. Continue. Came from previous life to here, from here it goes next life. But the house of the continuing mind is we need a body. Mm-hmm. See? Mind stay in place is the body. When people die, leave the house, house of the body, then mind is person going.
Is it your attention, though? Is it your attention?
No, reality is not there.
But your mind, isn't it close to being, when you tame your mind,
yeah.
You're able to attend something.
Yeah, taming of the mind means when we like a negative mind come up, try to make destroy that. That is the taming of mind.
You're saying concentration.
Oh, concentration, yeah. Yeah, attention, always say, concentration is very important, yes. Concentration, not necessarily concentration of the mind. Because baby start in the mother's womb, there's no concentration.
But there's mind.
By come, of course, their mind is go into the mother's womb. They came to the mother's womb from the Pardo state. Pardo state, when dying, need to be dying from there, then to mother's womb. Pardo state is Padoa, means one bees. When people dying, become then Pardo. Everyone has Pardo. That's Pardo is look like a reflection of all those senses they have. They can see Pardo themselves, each other, but they couldn't see the favorite home, favorite friend, father, mother, cannot see. But between those Pardos see each other. So Pardo dying from there, then come to Pardo and the Amitnitas. Go through the mountains. Even Galasso, they cannot make stop Pardo's consciousness. Only stuck in the mother's womb. Really? So that's why then the mind, Pardo's mind came, to continue mind someday. So that time I think no concentration by karmas just come. Concentration. Maybe a special one, yes. Holy beings will die. Oh, they know by compassion become a rebirth, taking a rebirth. And therefore there's concentration, great concentration they have, I think. But ordinary like us, ordinary beings cannot be. So then the mind is theirs, but the function of the mind is beginning, I think 1 week, few days, no. Then a little bit like become like a jelly, like this. Just small, like this, very small, like jelly. Then head, hand, a little bit more, like what do you call? Huh? Yeah, a little bit to comes, marks. Then bigger and bigger. First week, second week, third week, this 10 months. 9 months, 10 days, it says, normally, staying mother's womb. Then grown up. Then later functions. Then they move, mother's womb. They move. Then they get I think, how do you think? They're not dying because without eating, drinking, why?
Their body's connected to the mother's body. Nutrients.
That's good. Yeah.
But
But
why don't they need air?
Huh?
Why they don't need air? They don't
Need
suffocate.
no, it's bad because karma's power is much more than is any kind of. So naturally they don't. But it's just from mothers, So all everything goes through.
If the baby was born like with a clear mind, is it because it comes from the bardo that it has clear mind like this?
No, clear mind I did says, but continue.
I mean, a little baby, it doesn't hate, it doesn't have all these obscurations.
No.
What?
Because they no substance of not together. Conditions not together. Then each week more conditions gather and then is feeling. then moving, then kicking, I think. Mother, sorry, we did, you did, I did, okay? So, but when I was born, mother is very easy. First child on myself. During the party, I was born, I think. Maybe I'm very small, like this much, I think. Very easy. Okay, now I read.
Now that you are fortunate enough to study, contemplate, and meditate on this Lam Rim,
Oh, yeah.
with the greatness and features, you should not be satisfied with incomplete or specious instructions.
Mm-hmm.
It is vital for you to put the utmost effort into this path.
Or effort. Try to make it diligence. Try to make time for studies. Time for the meditation. Try to make time for the study. And that's what I say. Then
This completes the second major heading, the greatness of the Dharma. And the next...
greatness is the Dharma, okay?
The next major heading, the right way to teach and listen to the Dharma that has these two greatnesses.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah?
This is the most important heading. Ngagwan Drapa, a great meditator from Dagpo, said.
Oh yeah, no, Dagpo saying. Great. Dagpo means place, name of the place. He was Dagpo. From the Lhasa to way to the south, Dagpo is. Then
the best preliminary instruction is the right way to teach and listen. Cherish it.
oh yeah. Then that's teaching is very important. Listening is very important. The teacher need to be also try to make a without mistake. Try to make it. Even the try to specific cannot make a explanation, but roughly subject without mistake. That's what needed. Then,
In other words,
because this suppose need to be good, real as what do you call instruction. Without that, then something if no conditions not together, then the spouse, what do you call this? Bali's the way to see this, it cannot open. That's kind of it. Yeah? Then?
In other words, this heading will determine whether the following teachings will have any effect on your mind stream. It will be difficult for you to translate my teaching into contemplation and meditation if you get this heading wrong. Just as you would be wrong about all the dates until the 15th day of the full moon if you took the wrong day to be the first of the lunar month.
Yeah, if you mistake beginning one 30, you have 31 days, or sometimes 30 days, sometimes 31. But mistake beginning, number one, maybe you say 3 or 2, then always. But this, if there are no calendar, I think, then mistake. That's kind of beginning, Lam Rim where you study. Beginning is very important, beginning. Really it is. Without a mistake, try to make it go through. To get the right instruction, and then when we do, also try to just beginning first, then next month you should do. Then
There are 3 headings at this point. First, the way to listen to the Dharma. Second, the way to teach the Dharma. And third, what things the disciples and the teacher should do together at the end.
okay, that's easy to. 3 things very important. Teaching of the Dharma, listening of the Dharma, then
And what to do at the end.
what to do, it means the teaching for what? What get meaning from that? What you need to do? That's one. Yeah.
So we go to the first of those contemplating the benefits of studying the Dharma. It is vital to contemplate first the benefits of studying the Dharma, because only then will you develop the strong desire to study it. If the contemplation is done properly, you will be extremely happy to embark on such a study.
This is quality of we try to need understanding of the quality of the teachings. When we know that, then strongly to practice, and then even during the practice, something difficult comes, we can challenge, because when we know that this subject is great method or great for the become being Buddha or become free from samsara. Yeah, then.
In the sayings of the Buddha,
like this, business very hard. We don't say diligence, but enthusiasm. Every day, just maybe normally 8 hours for day works, but business people many hours extra. Why do that? Because they think about the result. They think about the result of the business. Same thing we need to do. Even they in business, they have a difficult, physically, mentally difficult, but they do challenge with those and try to make hours, over hours working, because of the result they want to be result. The result is what is rich. They think that's what they're doing. Just like that, that's the example. We want a result of the freedom from samsara, suffering, pain, and happiness. That's why we are doing this. So when we know that, during the practicing, study, hard, but try to make challenge, we think about the result of that. See? Then?
In the sayings of the Buddha we find, owing to your study you understand Dharma. Owing to your study you stop sinning. Owing to your study you abandon the meaningless. Owing to your study you achieve nirvana.
Okay. First of all, bending the meaningless, then what is? Give up the meaningless actions. That's one. Then, another one, what is it? Meaningless action means, what is this? Also, we need a definition of the meaningless action. Definition of meaningless action, we need to know. I think watching television, movies, go to movies,
Hustle bustle.
like this, hustle bustle. I say, dodo.
Become a dodo.
So those are meaningless. See, that's then.
In other words, by virtue
Also,
of
meaningless, when you know that's what is the meaningful, we need to know also. Opposite of that. The Dharma action. Meaningful. Because which I want a result, a good result, free from samsara, suffering, pain, or happiness. That's what I get it. See, that's it. Then.
In other words, by virtue of your study, you will know all the key points for modifying your behavior.
See? So this, you try to learn this, okay? Like this 3 points. Okay? Try to learn this one. Really, it is from the book. Oh, yeah. Then remember of that. We need to remember of that. We need to know. Then we can use it. Really, sometimes very difficult. Oh, I'm just maybe to make short way. Only the mantra says mantras. No. Should not do that. You see? So try to make a patience for that. You see then?
You will understand the meaning of the Vinaya basket, and as a result will stop sinning by following the high training of ethics.
Okay. Meaning of the Vinaya. Vinaya study. when you study, general people, they don't study in Vinaya. Monks and nuns, we need to study in Vinaya because so many rules we have. We need to keep the rules. Rules, rule from the Vinaya. The rule means those rules are ethics. Ethics. So we need to keep the ethics. So just like that. So also try to make and I think it's a moral. Conduct is very important. Try to make pure moral. Then
is the 8 trainings like right speech and these things, are they Vinaya basket?
Including this. But this is Hinayan as well. Bodhisattvas will both ways. Yeah.
You will understand the meaning of the sutra basket, and as a result you will come to abandon such meaningless things as trivial distractions by following the high training in single-pointed concentration.
Okay. Hustle busters don't do that and try to make concentration.
And you will understand the meaning of the Abhidharma basket, and so come to abandon delusions by means of the high...
That's right, yes. Abhidharma shows as that's wisdom,
The
wisdom.
high training in...
high training of the... Because that training, 3 high trainings, morality, constant meditation, and then... wisdom, It's training of the Vinayas. You don't have Vinayas, but just like your training of the stop negativities. And then that's what shows from the Vinaya basket. The second basket is basket of the Sutta. Shows what to say.
You will understand the meaning of sutra basket. As a result, will come to abandon meaningless things, trivial distractions.
Meaningless things means like samsara actions. Samsara actions are meaningless. I think that's what. If you do study, we even not whole things, but part of it we got it. Then that's kind of we can use it and also result to come. Then
Abhidharma basket.
Abhidharma basket. This is the if we know the study Abhidharma basket, then wisdom.
Abandon delusion.
Abandoned delusions, because the destroy delusions by wisdom. See, that's why I say. Now we stop here. Then next one. One more.
Hence, your study will enable you to reach nirvana.
Okay. Then next one.
And then there's a long one. Jadaika tail.
Really? What are you doing? This means it's okay.
We go.
Okay. We stop there. Okay. So I think it's sometimes teaching, Lam Rim teaching, when giving teaching 3 times, one subject means one subject or 1 pages if you do explanation. First one, large one, then median explanation, median meanings all in there. Then third one, short explanation. But all meanings are in the short in there also will be. So that's what. Also we do practice also. Same when finish the get teaching, go to dormitory or go to the place and then do meditate the subject. If you can little bit do subject, and really it is. Go back to books, leave the over there, then like this or something. Maybe get tired, you can do it. But if you get tired, you do it in sober. Really it is. Nicely have a cup of tea, then Whatever comes means that whatever we did today, example, beginning, first time, but say next one, next one, next one. Like this, few times if you do like this would be great. Okay, now we do the dedication. Are we wishing for, with the Dharma, long life, long time with the beings? The holy master, like His Holiness Dalai Lama and any other holy masters, they to have the long life. The person who study monks, nuns, or any other life people, whatever, whoever does practice of the Dharma, to have the result of that, we wish for that. And in this country and in any other country, there will not happen bad things, disease, war, and also like starvation, all those kind of in any other bad things not happened in this world and in other worlds. Good fortunes, everything is good fortunes coming to in this world and in other world. Then finally we wishing for all sentient beings, everyone, to be free from suffering, pain, unhappiness, and free from delusions, illusions, and become a being Buddha. By which we did action of Dhamma, we are together. Shanchu Simchu Rambu Che Maje Bana She Jurji Sheva Vanyam Bava Me Bavatan Kone Kondo Pe War Hyo Tony Tawa Rambu Che Maje Bana She Jurji Sheva Vanyam Bava Me Bavatan Kone Kondo Pe War Hyo Kanre Ravi Kurvi Shinkamatar Pedava Deva Malu Jumene Shere Zenwa Tende Jatsu Ye Shape Sinti Padu Tenjur Ji Saye Be Shuye Meto Tam Rerolan Ye De Jambonde Sanje Hindo Mete Mbo Ye Rokwe Namda Hinlo Shebar Sho Edam Guru Rena Mandalak Nea Daya Ame. Honest. Oh yeah.